Good morning, dear student. As told in the live class yesterday, today I am going to teach you the first chapter of Indian economic development that is that is called Indian economy on the eve of independence, or before colonial rule. What was the condition of our economy? In this chapter we will we will summarize the colonial picture of our Indian economy. As you know that in uh, 1757, after battle of Plassey and Buxar, the East India Company, at the form of East India Company, English entered in our country. They ruled us almost 190 years, almost 2 centuries. As the East India Company, in first in the form of East India Company, their main their main purpose was to exploit the rich resources of India, and to supply the raw material to British industries. And again, as you know that India is and India was largest market, and they want to search the same market for their finished product in India. So for that purpose they have ruled us by entering from the Bengal. One by one they captured all of the India. Now the if we summarize the colonial main economic purpose, economic there are two purposes. Number first one, to exploit the rich natural resources of India and convert them raw material for British industries, and again furnished good, and to search the to dump, you can say, to dump the goods again in India. So their main interest was to increase their trade. They were not concerned about any economic and national growth. And now some of the economists, notable economists who tried to estimate national income was B.K.B. Rao, Dada Bhai Nehruji, and one Sir R.C. Desai. These were the notable economists at the time who tried to estimated the GDP and the national income. They do not bother, because their main interest was to exploit the natural resources. They are not concerned with they are not concerned with calculation of GDP and calculation of national income in India. The first person uh, who was concerned about the calculate GDP and the national income of India was the Dada Bhai Nehruji, the grand old man of India. And then, but BKRB Rao, who have formed the formula expenditure and income method, which at present also we are using. So it clearly shows that the intention of, in history, in many previous class book also you have studied this matter. The main purpose was to British rule was to utilize the natural resources of India. So, at what we can conclude at the point of GDP and national income, that our national income, your GDP growth was more than 1% per annum, or that is called the very nominal, or rather say stagnant growth. We in economics we say it stagnant growth. Stagnant means they very small and not increasing at all. Each year we have the GDP growth of 0.5, as you 0.5 0.5. And so our economy, so in this contest, I can uh, uh, I can say you that now, first of all, what was the condition of agriculture? Now let us study under this condition. As we know that the British want the raw material from the agriculture sector, just like you might have studied the uh, sugarcane, cotton, jute, and indigo. India was the major producer of these products. These product in India, and the British India want to collect it from as a raw material and send to England as raw material for their industry,